Hello, this is Rakesh Rao from Coordinate Systems, and in this GeoTools video I am going to show you one of our drawing cleanup tools called Analyze and Fix Polyline Elevation Trends. This tool is used to identify the trend of the elevations in a polyline vertex. For example, if you want to know whether the polyline vertices are consistently going upwards or downwards, you can use this tool. So first let us annotate this 3D polyline so that we can know what the vertices and their elevations are. So I'm going to set perpendicular labels. Text height is 5. So I'm going to select this polyline. This is a 3D polyline. So you can see the vertices of the polylines and their elevations. So you can see that this polyline is consistently going up, but at some point, like between 45.5 and 43.68, 41.53, there is a segment which goes down as well. Now this is quite often possible in real life, that you have a polyline which can have a reversal of trend of the vertices, and that is exactly what this tool helps you to identify. So in this polyline, now our aim is to check whether the polyline vertices are consistently going up, and if not, then reverse it within a tolerance. So we start this command. It's called gt_z trend on the command line. The first thing that you need to set is whether you want your elevation flow to be consistently upwards or downwards. So in this case I'm going to choose upwards. So I'm not going to select this option of automatically correct. I'm going to enter an elevation tolerance of 2.0, which means if my elevation reverses within a tolerance of 2, that is, if the elevation between the given vertex and the next vertex, the elevation difference is less than 2, then I want this to be flagged not as an error, but it is an acceptable case. So let us see how it works now. I'm going to choose OK. I'm going to select this polyline. Oh, you can see on the command line it has given you several messages here. So 0 polylines corrected, 5 vertices have errors and shows downward trend. So we wanted this polyline to show us and check if the trend is upwards, but here we get a information saying that 5 vertices have downward trend, which means these are the error vertices. And this information also has been written to the report file, which is on the same folder as the drawing. Now if you zoom in here, automatically you can see that GeoTools has created 2 points in the temporary layer, and you can see there is a change in the vertex. For example, between 45.5 and 43.68, the difference is less than 2, so this has not been flagged as an error. But between 43.68 and 41.53, the difference is more than 2, so this vertex has been flagged as an error. So likewise, you can see this vertex is not an error because the difference between 41.53 and 40.16 is less than 2, but this is an error. So you can see all along the polyline it will create these points which you can use to identify your error points. Now in this case, if I do an ID and select this one, so it's 43.68, and if I select this one, it's still 41.53. so it has not changed anything, it is still the original elevations. There is an option to automatically correct the errors as well, and that is what we will look at now. So we start once again under drawing cleanup, analyze and fix polyline elevation trends, and in this case I'm going to choose automatically correct elevations if within the tolerance, and I'm going to choose OK, and I'm going to select the same polyline once again, apply. So once again it's the same errors, 5 vertices of errors, but the difference here is that one polyline is corrected, which means it has already corrected the errors in this case. So let us look at it. Say for example 45.5 and 43.68, this is within tolerance. So if I do an ID of this point, so you can see that it has acquired the elevation of the previous point. So the goal is that I need always upward flowing elevations. So when the elevation flows downwards, if it is within the tolerance, then this point gets the elevation of this point, which means the next point gets the elevation of the previous point if it happens to be a reversal of trend within the given tolerance. Now in this case, let us see if it has changed the elevation. So it hasn't, and which is pretty normal because the difference here is more than 2, and that's why it has not changed it, so it has flagged it as an error. Similarly here you can see it wouldn't have changed, it's still 38.5. so these are the points where you need to manually zoom in and check the elevations and fix it yourself. So this is a very handy tool for many CAD users in the surveying, mapping, pipeline design, sewer design and similar domains, or you constantly need to ensure that you have polylines which are consistently flowing upwards or downwards, and the gt_ztrend command helps you in this task. This command runs identically in BricsCAD as well in GeoTools and is available in the same place called the drawing cleanup tools. Thank you for watching this video, and do let me know if you have any questions.